Okay, we should be live.
Okay, let's go check it out. The moment of anticipation, because
Moment
there's a
of
little lag.
anticipation. Yeah. It's okay, they can just see the Snackbar 2000 title card. They can't
It's
see anything else yet.
beautiful. Any second now.
Any second now.
Any second now. I think we're live.
Oh
Okay,
my
let's
god.
tell everyone.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I'll just pop out the chat.
Yay. Hi, everyone. Surprise Reborn podcast.
Jesus.
Just kidding.
Fuck you.
Surprise stream with Richie and Sin.
It has a like already.
Aw,
Thank you.
because they think it's Reborn.
That's true, yeah. Yeah. That's what we're known for. Oh, hey Mackenzie. Hey Epsilon.
Let me pop out the chat as well.
Mm-hmm.
And let me close out the other tab.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to wait for some more people to arrive before we explain what's going on?
I guess in the meantime, we can talk about how our week is going. How's your week going, Richie?
Not allowed to do anything because there's a virus.
Oh.
How's your week going, Sin?
Well, actually, I'm on vacation. Yeah, I'm in the woods. Fun, yeah.
Oh, so Shook thinks this is pre-recorded.
Oh.
Yeah. No,
yes, this is pre-recorded. And we predicted that Shook will show up at this exact time because we're loracles.
It's actually just Sin that's pre-recorded. Because I'm so predictable, she just recorded this and she knew exactly what I would say.
During this pre-recorded Loracle podcast, we will be able to answer every question that comes into chat because we envisioned it beforehand.
Well, you'll have to, because I'm the one who's going to be doing the playing and stuff, which means I won't be able to click stuff. Yeah. Yeah, Hugalindo, it is just on midnight here.
Oh yeah, so as I was saying, I'm on vacation. It's very fun. I'm in the woods.
Yeah.
And earlier I told you I'm gonna grab my coffee.
Mm-hmm.
I did. But guess what?
You put Midori in it?
It's a Japanese slipper coffee. Richie, do you know how to make a Japanese slipper coffee?
Oh, you actually did that?
You put 20% alcohol, 40% alcohol, coffee, and a cherry. It's delicious. You top it off with some almond milk.
So you actually, did that?
Yeah, it's really good.
Do you want to start the thing now before you... Or...
I think Japanese slippers only improve my hosting abilities.
Okay, so I think there's enough people here for you to explain what this is.
So, hi everyone, and welcome to Snack Bar 2000. This is a new stream series where Rich and I attempt to stream 2000 retro/indie games. Like, not in one shot, but like...
No. That would be silly.
Shade. And the first episode is Richie streaming a very special game. Tell us about it,
We're
Richie.
going to stream a bunch of games, because I don't think this can sustain itself for the entire duration.
Well, I don't know. That's what you said about Enemies of Bloodborne.
Yeah, but this... Alright, fine. You know what? Let's go. Let's just show you. Okay, so... I will now reveal the streaming setup. And you'll enjoy this because, right? To make this happen, I had to install an emulator with Windows 3.1 on it.
Mhm.
And I made us the Windows 3.1 background, so we are rendered in glorious 16 colors.
Oh my god! And also, what a surprise! Who is that on screen?
I thought you meant in Bruitus. It's me. Yeah, hi. Hang on. I'm just gonna add the chat. Where are we? Add window cap. We shall capture the... like the window chat. Hang on. Oh, I'm sorry. This isn't...
Shook says, you did a good job editing this, Sin. Thank you, Shook. Thank you. It's one of my greatest works.
Hang on, window capture.
So for those who missed the beginning, I will tell you my coffee recipe.
Go on.
You take a bunch of Midori,
Mm-hmm.
and then you pour it in a cup,
Mm-hmm.
and then you take a bunch of Cointreau, and you pour it in the same cup. In a separate cup, you make about half a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
The way I make it is to just put some coffee, and then some almond milk.
Yeah.
And then you mix the two concoctions, and then you put in a cherry.
I like that you call it a concoction.
And it's really, really good. And since it's technically coffee, you can drink it at work.
That's true, that's true.
Hi, everyone.
Hi everyone, we're having trouble getting the chat to show up. Hang on. I might pop it back in. This isn't a face... Well, it's not a face reveal. Everyone knows what I look like already. I guess some people might not.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, just brute force this by capturing the entire window and then cropping it. Apologize.
Let's see. What
Oh,
else
that's
is
showing up as
happening?
black as well. Okay.
Yeah, nothing much on my end. Just chilling, relaxing.
Yeah.
Oh, I edited some more Enemies of Bloodborne.
Yeah.
But I can't upload it because I'm in the woods. I'm gonna edit the other podcasts we still have left to edit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to edit the remaining Reborn things.
Yeah.
Ironically enough, the Reborn stuff is the hardest to edit because there's a lot of syncing with images and then shortening things down, and we have two versions, the long one and the short one.
You have to edit out all references to Reborn. To prevent Marvelous from suing us.
Swan false copyright strike, Richie, come on. You're blowing it out of proportion. How's everybody else doing? How's everybody in chat? What have you been up to? How's your week? How's your weekend? Yes, Shuka was false.
It really doesn't want to capture the chat, and I don't know why.
It's like, I'm not transmitting what these enablers are saying. Yeah, the background was made by Wayne. So let me go find Wayne's Twitter so I can post it. This is Rich's interpretation of the background. The original has like
The original
very
the original is that.
colors. Yeah, so because there's a delay for me. Yeah, so the original is this. It's very beautiful. What's Twitter? Let me see.
Okay, I cannot get this to pick up the chat at all. So it was all for nothing.
On side 7. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's just go.
So Yeah. Let's just go. Also,
Okay.
Wayne's Twitter is on site 7. I posted it in chat. Check
Mhm.
it out. He's amazing. He's one of
Okay.
our artist enablers, along with Halsey, Ike, Daniel, and some others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll start with this game that's only runs in old versions of Windows. Okay. So I showed you a screenshot of this game before.
Yes, you
Yeah.
did.
What did it make you think of?
Beautiful piece of art.
Yeah. Well, let's run
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
So this is Castle of the Winds Part 1, A Question of Vengeance, copyright 1989 by Sada Soft. I think it's the only thing they ever released. It was one guy called Rick Sada who made this. And it is a roguelike, but it is a very, very good entry-level one. I used to play it a lot. And it has a very unique look to it, which will become obvious once this launches. So what will we call our character?
Let the chat decide.
Okay.
So, chat, what would you like us to call our character?
Barry Yorshkid.
Yorshkid! Yes!
Okay.
Yorshkid!
Okay. And do we want a male or female character?
Female.
Okay. So, in most roguelikes, they will give you like a ton of different races and classes and stuff. This one, you always human and you just pick male or female.
Okay.
You can see already, like, this is entirely mouse-driven. You do not need the keyboard to play this game at all. Which is the opposite of most roguelikes, which were all keyboard-driven and they use, like, ASCII characters and stuff.
So it's a pure clickbait game.
Yeah, you said that looks good, and then I was like, you're aware this is clickbait. And then you said, ooh, well, we'll stream it for you, Richard.
Yeah.
This is what I look like. What did people think I looked like?
They assumed that by now we were like one monster with two heads, Richie.
Well, you might be off camera somewhere, you don't know that.
Oh, it's true. I'm like that head sticking out of camera.
Yeah. Okay, so the way we assign stats is that, like, we just have this available thing in the corner. As we lower or raise them, it goes up, so we can give ourselves whatever stats we want. We don't have to roll. We don't have to... Have you ever played a game with random stats in it, Sin?
No.
Oh, there's some games where you have to roll at the start to determine how strong you are and everything.
I played that Dark Souls game we played in that
Oh yeah, with the random
tabletop
stats.
podcast.
Yeah.
There we go.
I was
Boom.
expecting a tweed jacket and glasses.
What's a tweed jacket?
I can put some glasses on. Brought this
I'm
on
gonna
yourselves.
Google tweed jacket.
Brought this on yourselves. So, what kind of character do we want?
I guess like a really strong one. Oh, those are beautiful glasses. I love them.
Thank you. They were. We'll go strength and like. Do you want to just be a bimbo and have like minimum intelligence?
Yeah,
okay,
perfect.
Yeah. This is
We're
a game where
Joseph.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll pump everything up and just be a bimbo. Okay.
People are loving your glasses, by the way.
Thank you.
Very kawaii.
Alright, and I'm going to play on intermediate difficulty. Oh, there's undistributed points. Let's think about that a little bit. There we go. Okay. And we start by picking one spell. We get one. We learn a new spell every level, so I'm gonna pick I would normally pick Magic Arrow, because it's like a good ranged attack at the start, but I think we'll pick we might pick Heal Minor Wounds, because we're gonna be fighting a lot. Okay, so this is the game's interface, and you can see that like this looks like a Windows application. It looks like it's designed for like word processing or something. It doesn't really look like a that much of like a real deal game thing. And the way that you move, you can see, it's capturing my cursor. You actually click and drag your character around. And they are... Everything on this screen is literally a Windows icon.
Oh, wow.
So that means, interestingly, this is something I used to do as a kid, is that you could go and you could extract the icons from this and just use them in Windows.
Ah, that's cute.
Yeah, so you could go like, oh, I'm going to make all of my like programs look like the monsters from Castle of the Winds, and they'll be like giant rats and like kobolds and things. And it also went the other way around. And if you had an icon editor, you could just make a little icon and import it into the game, and that would be your character. So I used to, I had an icon editor, and I'd sit there with that and with like a screenshot from Final Fantasy VI, and I'd like recreate the characters from it as a little Windows icon and just move them in there.
Also, a very important message from Agent Funk.
Hello, Agent Funk.
I want my next patron donation to go toward getting Richie glasses that light up.
I saw them in the store and I thought, no, it's too much.
Well, apparently it's not enough.
Also, the irate gamer is wearing them, and we don't want to like steal his thing.
No.
You can see that we've got 14 hit points, but only 2 magic points because we have like minimal intelligence. Okay, so these are the shops. If you right click on stuff, it gives you a indication. So it's like
Mackenzie, sorry about that. Mackenzie wants to know what's the verb menu.
Okay, the verb menu. This is how you interact with the world. It's like examine, get, search, disarm, rest, open, close, things like that. I said, the whole thing is mouse driven. I showed you some of NetHack and some of Rogue, and you were like, "What the fuck is this?" Because in those games, there's no menu like that. You would if they would all be assigned different keys, so it'd be like you have to press like L or Y or Q or something, and like type out strings of commands. This really simplified it. The major thing this does that other roguelikes didn't do, and it's why I got into it as a kid, is that if you save the game and die, you can reload the save. Because a lot of roguelikes, you got one character and one save slot, and when that character died, that save slot was gone, and you have to start the whole thing again. Yeah.
That's horrible.
I was able to beat this as a kid. So since we're a bimbo, we're not going to go to the magic shop. We're going to buy some better weapons. Also, the gear is always randomly generated when you go to the stores. Okay, we can go over. The hammer is 420.
420. Whoop whoop.
The weapons it's just a straight. What each one is stronger than the next one. You don't have to worry about like dex scaling or anything like that. Iron shield, we can't afford it. Wooden shield, we can afford.
This character looks like something you would make, Richie.
Yeah. You see, like, you're just clicking and dragging things into boxes. How much money do we have left? It's 790. That's our money there. CP.
You have to keep enough money for some Japanese slippers, though.
Well, we'll see. You can find cursed. You can find a cursed potion of stupidity. That's kind of like getting drunk.
I like a Japanese slipper.
Yeah.
Cursed potion of stupidity.
And how much are gaunts are 105? Notice I'm not buying any. I'm not buying any armor because I'll show you why that is in a second. So
okay,
I can just afford a helmet. Cool. Okay. So the other stores are like the magic store and the potion store, and we're not gonna bother with shit from there. Let us grab a belt. Belts let you like. You can put items in the belts. We can't afford any healing potions, so let's go. You just press save and save. Good. Okay. Okay, so this is easy to miss because it's like not the direction you'd go in, but if we go down here, we actually get to find out what the plot is. You ready to find out what happened to us?
Yes. What happened to us?
You gaze once more at the charred ruins of the farm where you were once raised. You buried the blackened skeletons of your godparents and the remains of the garden they loved, but you can't bury the anger which seethes at the thought of how they died. Grimly you vow that nothing will prevent you from avenging their deaths. And then there's a bunch of crap about an amulet. So this,
oh wow,
this had an interesting structure to it because
that's it's intense for a cute game.
yeah, this like a lot of games from around this time. The first it was released in episodes, which I guess they do now. It's come back again. So this was episode 1. It was free, and it was like the first kind of like third of the game. And then when you finished it, you could then buy episode 2, which was like the last 2/3. And then you could just import the character over to it. So kind of like the Final Fantasy VII remake.
So, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like the original DLC or something.
Yeah, but if you bought 2, you could just start 2, and it would start you with like an already leveled character. Okay, so the reason I didn't buy armor is because even though this is a roguelike, the first level is always the same layout, so there's always some leather armor over here. You can see
It seems like you've played this a bunch.
Yeah. You can see that, like, we can only see areas we've already been to. So we're gradually finding out the layout. But so there's our first enemy. It's a kobold.
It just said this looks exactly like the FF7 remake.
Does. Hello, Mark's here. Are you crediting Rem Lazar? I don't know who that is. Okay, so when you right-click on enemies, it shows you who they are, so it's uninjured kobold. So the way that you attack is you just stand adjacent, you click them. And it gives you a little readout. It's like you hit the kobold, kobold hits you. The blow bounces off the kobold's armor, kobold missed you. Kobold misses your blow, kobold hits you, kobold hits you. So we've got a heavily injured kobold, but we're losing hit points. We're on 3 hit points, so let's heal. Okay. You crush the kobold's spine into useless pulp.
Oh no.
I know. It has a lot of very lurid descriptions. So like I said, this is always the same layout. There's the entrance to the rest of the mine is over here.
This is fascinating. I feel like we're learning a lot.
Well, this is a game that, like, it has a really strong following, and the guy who made it has released it as, like, open. He's had, like, yeah, anyone can have it at this point, I don't care anymore. And people have been asking him for, like, do you want to, like, remake it? And he said, I don't know how. Because he made it, like, I think when he was a student, and it's just made with, like, Windows business software, like, API and stuff, so he doesn't actually remember how it works. He just made it, and then... yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, no, that's really interesting.
Yeah.
So, what are we doing now? Where are you going with this game?
Well,
are you going to defeat a dragon?
I don't think there are dragons in this episode. Let's see, when you click... So, okay, there's the... It says there, you see stairs down. What I mean about it being very intuitive, because in other like roguelikes at the time, you would have to type in a bunch of keyboard commands, but here you just put the cursor over it, right-click, it says you see stairs down. You interact by double-clicking, and we've gone down. So, like, this is all randomized. Like, whenever you run into a dead end like that, it's probably a hidden door, so if we hit search, like, yep, there's a hidden door there.
This reminds me of that, of the Princess Link game, the original.
Yeah. I opened and closed the door because there's a snake behind it and they can poison you and don't have any antidotes. That. So here, this is a... Yeah, this room automatically showed up because it's blue. That means that the light is on. So when you go into this room, you automatically see everything in it. So
that's actually really intricate.
Yeah. You can actually get, like... Oh, we've picked up wands, but we're a bimbo, so we can't use them properly. We can try. There's a trap there which we can disarm. I'll show you how it works when we get back. Because also, like a lot of roguelikes, you find items and it just says like you find a potion. It doesn't tell you what the potion does. And then if we use the potion, we could find out. But I fell in a pit and died.
I feel like this is karma for all the bullying you've inflicted upon me throughout the years.
No, it's okay. I was able to see if this were like Linley's dungeon crawl.
Yeah.
That would be the end of Yorshkid forever. But luckily, I can just load. Damn it, we got a spell book, and it's a spell we already have. Yeah, I guess if you're used,
she'll live forever.
if you're used to like the procedural generation in Bloodborne, which is really modular, it's nothing like that. It'll just snake off and go in weird directions. Okay, look. Okay, we leveled up, so we get a new spell. So I'm gonna go for light because that'll let us light up rooms like those ones when we want to.
The sunlight maggot.
It is, yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, this is the sort of thing like Bloodborne doesn't do this, obviously. But you see like there's just like rooms of totally random size and shape, and sometimes they won't have anything in them, sometimes they'll have a whole lot of things in them. The goblin.
So this game is literally more interesting than the Bloodborne dungeons.
There's a bit more going on in it. Well, no, you get like there's random stuff. It's kind of like blood gems. Like you can get swords that have random effects and stuff. This goblin is like murdering us. I think we're gonna die.
Oh no!
Oh, we get it. We survive with 1 hit point.
Yes, the power of sin. Doesn't it feel exhilarating?
Oh shit!
Richie?
No, we ran into an ant. Yoshkid is now fleeing from the ant. It's okay, I'll rest here and hope the ant doesn't find us. Okay, good. Oh, the ant's back! Okay.
Oh no! It's personal!
Oh god, this ant! I don't think we're gonna make it. We're on 3 hit points and the ant's gaining on us. Oh god, let's try resting again. Okay.
Holty says, why Richie looks so amazing? Is he like a rock star or something? Aww.
Well, someone said that I wanted... Someone mentioned glasses, so I grabbed some. Oh, they said they imagined me in a tweed coat and glasses.
Yeah. I googled that. That's like a Doctor Who getup.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you have a problem?
Go on.
I'm hungry.
How unlike you.
Shade. The first thing I did in the morning is... Okay, but I was talking...
Yeah, okay.
Teleport trap, just like in the dungeons.
Yes. Oh, there's like a water trap there.
Oh my god. Is this where Miyazaki got all his ideas?
It may well be. I actually almost installed Wizardry, and then I thought, no, that's going to be a mess to stream.
Alex says, I'd watch Dr. Pilbeam Who. So the first thing I did when I got up is invent a new coffee, but I was so excited about it I forgot to eat.
Just to be clear, this coffee that you've invented is real. This isn't like...
I'm drinking it right now. It's my greatest invention. You take some Quainto, you put it in a cup. You take some Midori, you put it in a cup. You take a cup, another cup, not the same cup. You make coffee separately. You make about half a cup of coffee. You put some almond milk in it, and then you mix it all together, and then you put in a cherry.
We just got poisoned.
But then you forget about breakfast.
Okay.
What do we have in the fridge?
Let's...
I feel like Rich is ignoring me.
We'll take our whole
Rich is like, we have a stream now, we must focus on the game soon.
No, well, no one wants to focus on this. I mean, this is... this is of interest to me and like 4 other people. Okay, we're poisoned. I think they'll cure us at the temple. Neutralized poison is... Can we afford... I don't think we can afford neutralized poison.
Shook says, I'm attached to Yorshkid now. I want to make sure she's okay.
Well, she may not be.
Oh no.
Okay, so how much money do we have?
Hi Alex, welcome.
500. So there's a village store called the sage. So if we go to the sage will identify items for us. So what's this? Levitation, that is the potion. Wounds. Let's see if the braces are 200. Use normal braces. Cannot afford to. Okay. So we can try resting and see if the poison goes. We'll save first and see if resting kills us. Oh, we survived the poison.
Are you resting at a bonfire? Oh, by the way, okay, Richard doesn't know this, but Halsey may be working on something special for after vacation.
Ooh.
Maybe a little something special. Halsey is Holdsworth Hands, one of our art enablers.
Yeah, we have many names. Okay, so we're in a position now where, like, we have stuff we don't know what it does, and it will cost us money to figure out what it does.
Okay.
So I'll show you what we do. There's that Snorri the Sage. So you go there, and it's like, it's a store, and you sell him the items, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when you sell him, he'll then give them back to you, showing you what it is. So, like, that, we just paid 500 copper, and now it's like, that's the wand of magic arrow, 12 charges. So we have, like, 12 little free, like, fireball things.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So again, like, in other games, you would not, like... It's much harder to sort of identify things. Also, a lot of roguelikes don't have the town, really. They'll just throw you in the dungeon and you gotta make it through yourself.
You know what else is a town?
What's a town, Sin?
Let's see if the chat can get this one. Chat, what else is a town?
I've got bad news.
Oh no, what?
I put some leather armor on and it's cursed.
Oh no!
And it's actually, now I'm less protected than if I had nothing on.
Oh my god! The answers to my previous questions are Agent Funk says Face, Doom Kitty says Wisconsin, Who says Dignity City, Shook says Dignity City, Ark says a town is a people depository, Mark says cursed leather. So Agent Funk got it right. Yay. Alex says Valley of Defilement, Light Town.
Okay, so things aren't going well for Yorsh Kid.
Oh no.
Oh, it's a skeleton.
Did you kill Yorsh Kid?
No, the skeleton might. My favorite thing in this is it'll describe the state a skeleton is in. So it's like, this skeleton is heavily injured, as if you could tell. Okay, so let's try to get that curse removed.
This is literally Dark Souls 1, because you know how you can get cursed if you go to...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remove curse is 2,500 copper, which we can't afford.
Oh no.
How much will you sell this? They don't. Also, yeah, different stores buy different things. So
can you sell the cursed armor, or do you just have to?
No, you can't take it off.
Oh no!
Yeah, you're stuck with it.
Oh my god!
You have to cast. You have to get the temple to cast remove on it. Hang on, let's. I'm just gonna try wielding the dagger and flail to see if they're special at all. Oh, I got an. Okay, good. We got to trade off the flail's enchanted. So the flail is gonna do extra damage. Let's just sell this crap. Still can't afford to get uncursed, unfortunately. We can't afford any new gear, so I have to go back to... Let's just drink this potion.
Okay.
See what it does, because I can't afford to get it.
Hi, Mega. Welcome.
Oh, it's the... Let's just use all of these items.
Just use all of these.
That's something that you do. That's why I like roguelikes, where you get like one shot at them, because you end up in situations where it's like, if I die here, that's it. Like, I'm actually just permanently dead. So I'm just gonna start throwing everything I have around in the hopes it does something.
No.
Oh, the skeleton's still there. We killed it. Good.
You know what I'm gonna do, Richie? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
What are you gonna
I'm
do?
gonna go get a snack.
Brave.
I'm gonna do it.
Brave.
Thank you, and I'll be right back.
Okay.
Meanwhile, in the chat, people can talk about their favorite Snack Covenant characters.
Hello, chat. I'll just move you onto the other monitor so you're easier to see. That's better. Oh, your favorite character is Cayenne. I'm sure he'd love to hear that. Here. Have I heard of Scorn? I've heard of Scorn. I've not played Scorn. Hang on, Mark, what were you asking? Scorn sounds familiar. That ant fucked us up. Oh, the Lords we rolled in the tabletop episode, yeah. We got to the oh, the HR got, yeah, it's all like weird biomechanical. I know the one you're talking about now. We unlocked the patron goal, which was to do an RPG stream. So we are going to... We're not going to play the Dark Souls one, though. We're going to play Big Eye, Small Mouth. Any interest in Bleak Faith? I don't know what Bleak Faith is, sorry. This character is based on the ZX Spectrum. I don't know any games that are coming out apart from the Demon's Souls remake. Oh, we are not streaming Fatal. How depressing is it that I immediately knew what Fatal was, but don't know like any games that are coming out this year. Hi.
Hi. Guess what I got?
More coffee with alcohol in it.
No, I have that. I got a snack. I got some lasagna. You have that. Oh, shade. I got lasagna, Richie. Lasagna is the best snack.
Yay.
I feel like I really appreciate the internet.
Yeah.
Because it helped everybody from around the world share their snacks with each other.
Did they share the snacks though?
Yeah, like, because you can put your recipe on the internet and everybody can be like,
okay, yeah.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Right. So I was talking to people about how we got that RPG tier.
Oh yeah, yes! And what did you say?
Well, I never got around to talking about it.
What?
I didn't talk about it.
Oh.
Okay, so the game we are going to play is Big Eyes, Small Mouth, the anime role-playing game, which I chose because it's like you hadn't played tabletop games before.
No.
And Big Eyes, Small Mouth only has 3 stats in it.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's like not very mechanically complex, so I thought that was a good intro. And the other thing is, you asked me when you first discovered D&D. You were like, I had this idea for a character. Can you tell me how to do this? And you're like, well, it's a guy and he's really good at throwing. He has these like knives and things. And then I'm like, Sin, what you're describing to me is Hibari from Reborn. Do you just want to play as Hibari from Reborn? Yes. So yeah.
Bartholomew is asking, is Sin having alcohol coffee with lasagna?
She might well be.
That
She
way.
might well be. Let's identify some of the crap we got. Dead wand. Great. So sometimes when you identify things, they're useless. Like, we just got a wand with nothing on it. The spell of create traps. Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh, we got enchanted armor. Okay, good news is we have enchanted armor now.
Yes.
The bad news is that we still can't take off the armor that we found.
Oh no.
Hang on, how much can I sell that for?
Shook is making fun of me. He's like, let's get drunk at 10 a.m. Shook, I'm on vacation. I'm allowed to get drunk at 10 a.m.
That's true. I mean, you're allowed to get drunk at 10 a.m. whenever you want.
Actually.
Yeah. No one's stopping you. So we've got a whole lot of junk. Like, we have scrolls that summon monsters, scrolls that are blank, scrolls that create traps, a wand with nothing in it. And we have the good armor, though. We just can't wear it.
Good.
So...
Excellent.
I'm gonna leave it on the ground in the... This is good, because it's persistent. So I can leave the armor here, and we can come back and get it later on.
Wanter says, we don't question boss's dietary habits.
No.
We alter reality to fit her needs. That's how the Snack Covenant works.
I can't believe we've been playing Castle of the Winds for 45 minutes, and no one's told me to stop yet.
Oh my god!
People are attached to the character of Yoshkid. Oh god. I think the dungeon background is white because it's literally just like a Windows, like, word processing application is the basis for this. I'm not on vacation, but I don't have anything to do till, like, Tuesday, so...
Woo! Hype.
I'm on vacation in the sense that my contract ran out.
Aww. Depending on how this COVID thing goes, I may be on a vacation too soon.
Yeah.
On a longer vacation. The unemployment vacation.
Yeah, a very long, very expensive vacation where you don't get to do anything fun. AKA unemployment.
Yeah.
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 Hype.
I'm going to grab as much as possible. You can also move with the arrow keys, is what I'm doing now. How much gold is on the... 67, that's bad. I can disarm. When you disarm traps, there's a chance to go off.
Solid Shook says, I'm sure we can make some sort of pyramid scheme or something to get back on track.
Did I tell you I have a video of a pyramid scheme?
What? Tell me why? How?
Because I still do this. I go to secondhand places and just buy up like any VHS tapes they have. And I found one. I just bought like a box of old VHS tapes. Didn't know what was on them, and one of them is a pyramid scheme recruiting video.
That's amazing. What is it for?
A place called Skybiz. That, like, if you Google Skybiz, the first hit is like Skybiz closed down by like the Australian like
Oh my god.
consumer protection people because it was a scam.
Aw.
Yeah, yeah.
Was their video good?
No. I actually can't remember if disarming traps is like intelligence or dexterity, because we seem very bad at it. So it might be intelligence.
Wait, this game has intelligence and dexterity like Dark Souls?
Yeah, I know. Check it out. Strength, intelligence, constitution, and dexterity.
Whoa.
I know. So what do we have on us? Okay, I think we can go back and try to get uncursed now. Eventually you unlock like the ability to just zap back to town whenever you want with a spell, but we don't have that yet. You can see we're cleaving through the monsters pretty easily. Do you think Elden Ring will have Oh, we died.
Oh no.
Oh, you get a little gravestone. And it remembers the date you died. Because it uses the computer's clock.
Aww.
Yep, 6 June 2020, killed by a walking corpse. Where were we when we loaded? Oh, we I think we've lost most of the stuff we had on this.
Ypsilon says Dark Souls is just Berserk plus Castles of the Winds, apparently.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah. Also, you can see because we died. Oh no, it's not yet. But like, I'll show you next time. If we go down, like, it randomizes every time. So like, we died, and then like, this is a completely different level that we would have gone to. But like, if I like, I'll show you. Hang on. If I find some stairs down, I don't think we're gonna find any before we die. Okay, we're gonna die of poison. Yosh Kid was OP until the two corpses showed up, the walking corpse. There's actually a command that re-randomizes floors. You can use that to like grind. Hang on. Forget where it is. I think it's technically cheating. But basically, like, if we wanted, we could just keep doing the same floor over and over again and it'd re-randomize every time. Yeah, okay, we're dead. And also, it keeps track of everyone who's died, so, like... Rip Yosh Kid. So do you want to keep going, or do you want to do something else?
Oh, well, let's ask the chat. Do y'all want to see another cool game?
Well...
What? What?
Hang on, I'll try to, do I have anything else on here? I think I've got Jill of the Jungle.
Okay. Let's see another cool game. So somebody keep track. Because if we do 2 cool games, that means it's 2 out of 2,000.
Okay, so I have to quit out of Windows to get the other ones running.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Actually, I'll put this on while I'm changing.
Oh my god! Who's that? Who's that? Is that saying back soon? Oh my god! Can anybody guess who that is? There's a lag and I'm waiting in anticipation. Hitless Disco Brutus. I finished the lasagna snack, but I still have a lot of coffee left. It's a very...
Yeah. Hang on. The fun of finding out what the exe file of something. There we go. Is it back? It is back. Good, okay. Blow this up a little. Can you see this, Sin? Sin, are you still there? Sin, are you still there? No, she's not going green anymore, okay. Well, hi everyone. Oh, Sin ate too much. Okay. Let's play Catacomb Abyss. Catacomb Abyss is like Wolfenstein. Hello, Shook. Anyway, this is a game I used to play a lot. You might think, okay, this is only a bit like Wolfenstein, but exactly like Wolfenstein. You are not wrong. However, what interests me about Catacomb Abyss is that the primary method... Go away. The primary method of figuring out where you're going is shooting walls. I don't think, it's not like Ultima Underworld at all, because Ultima Underworld's like an actual real deal RPG. This is just Wolfenstein, but the whole game is constructed around you having to blow holes in walls to make progress, which is not something I really ever saw in games. Yeah, that is the soundtrack. You're not developing some sort of hearing wall. Oh, we died. Okay, let's try that again. Also, yeah, that little that's meant to be your footsteps. Sin just messaged me to say that the internet is bad.
Hello?
Hello.
Can anyone hear me?
Hi, Sin.
Hi! Yeah, the internet here is really bad. It just kicked me out.
Yeah. Can you see the fun game we're playing?
Is this Doom?
No.
What is it?
It's Catacomb Abyss.
Looks like Doom to me.
Well, it's kind of.
I'm catching up in the comments. Oh no, Sin ate too much.
Have you ever eaten too much, or are you just immune to it?
I'm immune to it. There's no such thing as eating too much.
I don't know if Hitler shows up in this because I never got there.
Richie?
Yes?
I'm kind of sad about how, like, all-you-can-eat places are going to be affected by the COVID situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
Are there many all-you-can-eat places?
Yeah, there's so many. Like, a lot of restaurants in Montreal closed, like Montreal/Laval, around here.
Yeah.
And it's sad, because there's, like, a lot. They're good, but it's like, they closed. There's a lot of all-you-can-eat places that are really, really good, too. It's like, I don't know what they're gonna do. Salvador says, haha, Doom came to mind. Sin predicted Wizard Doom.
Yep, this is... Well, Heretic is really Wizard Doom. This is Wizard Wolfenstein. Actually, that's a good way of looking at it. This is to Wolfenstein what Heretic was to Doom.
Yeah. Oh, so, Shook, that's a good point. We actually have those, like, especially sushi places. It's like you order and then they bring it to you. So maybe that's what it's gonna be. Maybe that's how the other places will adjust, where it's like they'll just bring it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I feel better.
The
Yay.
sushi place here, I think, is closed.
Oh no.
Yeah, because
Was it good?
I don't. Well, it's like just it hasn't reopened yet, and I'm starting to worry it never will.
Aww.
Like how you have a little readout down the bottom saying you're like turning, advancing, turning, advancing.
Well, I don't see anything because the internet is so bad. Everything is pixelated. But now I see something's changing. So,
you're the Australian now.
Actually, yes.
Yeah.
Oh no, the tables have turned.
Yeah, you'll start calling McDonald's Macca's soon.
Macca's, yeah. The shops.
Shop. I'm a fancy British man going to the shop.
Yeah, who goes to the... No, you also say shops with a plural.
Yes, that's what they're called.
No!
They're called shops.
Store, mall, grocery store, dépanneur. Not the shops.
Remember when I was explaining that we say mall, but we mean a completely different thing?
Yeah. You guys need to get it together. Get your act together, Australia.
With the Garden of Tears. That's very Dark Souls.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah! The Garden of Tears.
There's gargoyles.
Oh my god! Somebody actually left a message on our gargoyle episode recently. Do you want to know what it was?
No.
I'm gonna go to the actual episode so I don't misread it because it's very deep.
Yeah.
And the comment said, "This sucks."
Thank you. Thank you. I mean, they're not wrong.
Oh, well, you say that. Do you know what I replied?
You know what else sucks? Richie's first!
No, what I replied is literally, well, I mean, ... You're not wrong.
Good. We're in agreement.
Yeah. It's always nice to see a comment like that, because that means people are still watching our stuff and we have new people coming in.
Yeah, but they hate us.
Yeah. Well, that's because they're new.
That's true.
Yeah.
Gonna get
positive feedback, yeah.
Once they get sin pilled. Garden of Tears to expose your fears.
Doom Kid is asking, what's the one where you called Richie a shady bitch?
That's just us talking normal.
Yeah, Winter is right. We're an acquired taste.
Yeah, but if you force yourself, you can.
Well,
that's why the podcast is so involving, because you've got to put the effort in.
Yeah.
The content is there. It's up to you to just try a bit harder.
Well, Richie, you're joking, but some people do that and then leave comments such as, "Oh my god, I hate that sin bitch, but the content is worth to listen to Richie talk." So people are literally forcing themselves for years to go through all these episodes.
Yeah, those are my favorite, actually. That the notion that someone has been sitting there with this "I'm not mad" face for years, forcing themselves to listen to you talk about Ludwig.
Nostradamus the vampire.
Yeah. Yeah, the podcast is a Souls-like podcast. You have to try.
Yeah.
Well, I think we've seen all we need to see.
Yeah. With this?
Of the Catacomb Abyss, because spoiler, nothing else happens in it. It's one of those like super primitive like Wolfenstein ones where it's just a grid with like one weapon. It probably is the Wolf engine actually.
Richie!
Yeah.
It looks like that old Windows screensaver.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. If screensaver was a game, I appreciate this. Alex says the podcast is hard because you die a lot.
We died in the forgotten storage room. What other games do I have?
So this was 2 out of 2000.
Yeah, okay.
So now, are we going for 3 out of 2000? Oh my god! We're being very productive today.
Hang on, let's see if this is a experiment. Okay, I'm not going to run through an installation thing. Some standards. What other games do I put on here? I've got Commander Keen, Jill of the Jungle, and...
Well, why don't we try Jill in the Jungle?
Okay. This is Jill. Jesus Christ.
What?
Oh, just because this can get very, very loud and... So I'll open the mixer and just turn the emulator down. Hang on. MAME is going to be super loud when we run. It's better.
Okay.
Have you ever played this?
I don't think so. But the setup looks familiar. I may have played games that are like... similar. Yeah.
This is another game I used to play a lot. It's one of those like early PC platformers that is not terribly responsive and has really... The graphical style is bizarre, as you can see, because it's like this really detailed animated sprite but over like a tiny gradient. Hang on, someone's asking questions. Sorry. Yes, this is DOS. We are running DOS.
We're hardcore like that.
I'm gonna go and look and see if I have any old DOS shareware CDs lying around, because I suspect there's gold in them thar hills. Yeah, Epsilon.
There's no fall damage.
Epsilon realizing the jumping is shit just by looking at it, and correct. It is. This is horrible to control. That's not their fault. Like, then they design around it. Like, it's a very...
Is this harder or easier than I Want to Be the Guy?
I'd say it's easier, honestly.
Okay.
Because there's not really, like, any... It's not really about reflexes, because the game is so, like, janky. That they just designed everything around, like, just knowing when you have to jump, as opposed to... As you can see, then every weapon is a boomerang. It's really bizarre. You shoot them and then they fly off and you have to wait for them to come back and just hope they hit something.
It's a game for experts.
Yeah.
Oh no! The enemy jumped onto the spikes. Oh no, they're okay. Huh.
But there was one that I think it was the same engine as this. It was called Zargon. And in that you were an archaeologist who had the power to turn into a bee. So you'd be playing and then you get a power up and it would say, you miraculously transform into a bee. See, this is a bit more like, well, this is more of a forest than a jungle. Actually, it's weird because it's like, Those appear to be pine trees, but there's also like vines and stuff, so I don't know quite where this is supposed to be. Oh, we've exploded into... Now, this is a game a lot of people in the 90s will remember, because it was a perennial shareware thing, it was on everything.
Mm-hmm.
But did I mention some enemies are on the ground, but if you duck, you can't attack? You can only attack from a standing position. Yeah.
That's intense. So how do you kill them?
You
use your creepy boomerang. No, you use your boomerang, and when it hits the ground, you go back so it follows you.
Hypothetically?
Yeah, there we go.
A lot of the time it just flies directly over their heads, though. See?
Oh my god! I just asked, is Sin ugly?
No.
Are we talking about outside or inside? Oh, courage, it took offense. No. Oh, so sweet.
So maybe is that why you're not on camera? You're not here. Like you're not on camera because you're in the woods. Yeah, that's why you can't see her.
And they respond with, "I think you're beautiful regardless." Thank you.
Of course you are.
Aw.
Sitting there in your pajamas with your Batman sippy cup. Drinking alcohol and going, bitch, I'm fucking flawless.
You're not wrong.
Yeah,
you know what I'm wearing right now? It's the polka dot pajama pants.
Oh, good. I'm wearing a Bloodborne shirt.
Oh, intense.
Oh, look, a Pac-Man ghost. It's like, yeah, we're out of ideas.
They tried very hard, okay?
The thing is, they did. This is like one of the better PC platformers of this era.
Pac-Man Ghost.
Yeah.
I really like the mini, I guess, puzzle thing with the elevators.
But you know why that's there?
Why?
Because they couldn't program, like, jumping to work properly. So the only way to get up is to just do... There's a part later on where you have to make progress by exploiting a weird glitch in how water works, but, like, the game expects you to do it. Like, they just write the stupid glitch into how the game works.
That's hardcore.
Yeah. And those are just the crabs from the original Mario Brothers.
That's thinking!
Yeah.
Amazing!
What a great
game.
I
should stream the original Mario Brothers sometime. I used to play it a lot with my dad.
Yeah.
We were very good. Yeah.
Do you want to stream us against each other?
Yes!
Okay.
Yeah! You don't got a chance! It's in my genes! I think that's like the first game I ever played.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stories, yeah. Oh, okay. Thought it would give us more of a story.
Hmm.
I'll put here.
Oh, and the t-shirt I'm wearing, do you know what it is?
What?
My mom got it for me. It's like this red / pink, I don't know this color, pink-red t-shirt, and it has Star Wars on it.
Aww.
What is that? Mom was like, I saw it, I thought you'd love it. And I'm like, thank you, I love it.
Okay.
And my socks?
Yep.
I'm not done. My socks, my boyfriend gave them to me, and they're owl socks. They have owl faces on them. They're awesome.
Okay.
Go on.
I'm just gonna start configuring MAME because I think we're done with. I think we might be done with DOS in an hour.
So we did 3 games out of 2000. That's good progress.
What are we writing them, or are we just?
We're just trying to do 2000 DOS retro indie games.
Any particular reason, or?
I had a vision one day, and
Yeah, okay, that's good enough.
thank you. Soon, Brutus, so cute.
Oh, I just deleted my web.
Oh no, Richie deleted himself. Help!
Oh, I'm back again. Bit of a mess, isn't it?
I think the first thing I'll edit, or I'll try to edit, will be Reborn.
No.
That'll take the longest, so I should
good.
start it earlier, yeah.
So...
Oh yeah, so you know how we did a lot of enemies of Bloodborne?
Yeah.
Some people suggested weapons of Bloodborne. What were why? Oh, what do you think? I know what Richie thinks. Richie thinks, oh no, my soul is leaving my body.
No, I don't think that.
I don't think that.
At this point, I'm just sort of like, okay.
I'm at peace with this.
I don't know why it's only capturing. Okay. Let's just hang on. I'm gonna start by turning all the way down because I don't want to deafen anyone.
Okay. Richie.
Yes.
Epsilon is throwing shade. They're like, I was so surprised when I recently saw on Twitter that the Vanguard in Demon Souls was just taken from some JRPG. Maybe in Elden Ring, we'll see Pac-Man Ghost. Ooh, shade.
What was it taken from?
I don't know. Ask Epsilon.
Cool. Okay, so this is a game I've talked about a couple of times, but we've never struck.
Wait, so are we doing 4 out of 2000?
Yeah, sure.
Whoa, 4 games out of 2000. Amazing. It was taken from Enchanted Arms, to answer your question.
Oh, Enchanted Arms, okay. Oh, well, that's a From game, isn't it?
Whoa! What is happening? What is this game?
This is a game that I've talked about a couple of times, and we have not actually played. But this is a game that, I mean, you'll see.
Okay, I'll sleep. Oh, the graphics are cool.
Yeah.
Look at that.
So this is a game that was unreleased. This is just the, hang on, I'm just gonna... So this is a shoot 'em up, kind of. And what you do is, instead of there being traditional power-ups, see how I can send my jaws out?
Is this like Evo?
Yeah, you eat the different enemies, and then you evolve their traits after you eat them. You can see,
that's
like,
so cool.
They have slightly different, like, eyes now that fire off in little, like, blue... Let's try eating a jellyfish. See, now I've got, like...
Wow, the game looks really cool.
Yeah, this is the Evo shmup. I think I talked about this a bit on the Evo episode, actually.
Possible.
Yeah.
Look at its arms. Oh no, there's a bigger guy.
Yeah.
He survived. Halsworth says, we need an Brutus game like this one, but replace that monster thingy with a Brutus.
But he's just like growing new arms and things constantly.
Maybe at first he's just like a blue dot.
Yeah.
And eventually, yeah, he gets more eyes, more arms, gets his coffee mug, becomes more HD as time goes on.
Which is in the background getting more and more depressed.
Oh my god.
See, we ate a bunch of fish, now we have scales.
Yeah. Scales are suffering, Richie.
Yeah.
Where's that from?
Elden Ring. I mean, you don't know it won't.
Well, it's true. I don't know it won't. So, actually, you know how we want to record some Demon Souls stuff?
Yeah.
Because I played Demon Souls a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And I started, like, rewatching it, like, yesterday, just to play through to freshen up my memory.
Yeah.
And, like, now knowing that Bloodborne, like, started out as a Demon Souls sequel,
Yeah.
I can't help but, like, draw parallels.
You know
like,
who said that exact same thing to me, like, 2 hours ago?
Who?
Mimi.
Holy shit.
She was talking to me and she's like, yeah, I started watching a Demon Souls playthrough and I'm like, this is really Bloodborne.
Yeah. I recommend everybody, after watching all of our 400 podcasts, I recommend people watch Demon Souls and you'll start seeing, like, the parallels.
What are the parallels, Sin?
Well, I was actually taking notes.
Why don't you tell us?
No, we'll do it on a podcast.
No!
You know I'm not a good impromptu speaker. If I can't edit this out, I'm not gonna talk. Yes. Impromptu yeller. So what I'm gonna do in 2 weeks when I'm back from vacation, ideally I will have edited Reborn, Maps of Bloodborne, Crows of Dark Souls, and what's the other one? Badges of Bloodborne.
Wasn't there Maps of Dark Souls?
Whatever, same thing. And 2 Dignity City episodes. This means I'll have about 7 podcasts ready. And what I want to do is I want to make premieres, but without any titles, and people won't know what they're getting. So, like, you could be getting Maps of Bloodborne, Dark Souls with Kine and Redgrave, but you could also be getting Reborn.
Yeah, okay.
It could be Badges of Bloodborne with Autumn, but it could also be Dignity City. Like, you don't know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What a great game.
It is cool. It's a chill background game, I guess.
This
by that I mean
squid is very
you play it and it's in the
cuttlefish
background.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This bug is really big. I'm still not done with it.
Oh, you get progressively bigger every episode. So you're eating your way up the food chain, this is birds. So now we get to eat birds.
I was talking about my mug with my coffee. What are you talking about?
I thought you said bug.
It's really big. I'm still not done with, like, Wilson. You get progressively bigger every episode.
So we ate beetles, now we have a beetle shell.
Oh, nice.
Oh, there's really cool birds here. Hang on. These things are awesome. Wait till they come into the foreground.
Okay.
Ah! 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 Ah!
Beautiful.
The good thing about streaming arcade games is that it's on an emulator, so I can just keep putting more imaginary coins in. And there's nothing they can do to stop me. Oh, look! Oh, I've got... Oh, 15, 17, 21, yep, it never ends. I just keep putting imaginary coins in this arcade machine. It doesn't matter how badly I play.
Is this like a revenge for when you were younger?
Oh yeah, these more awesome, like, three-eyed bird things. So yeah, as I was saying, this game is unreleased. It was made, and then it was never actually, like, distributed anywhere, so... I guess you can enjoy this guilt-free on MAME, because no one was ever going to be paid for it. And it's a shame, because this is, like, really awesome. They did a whole lot of work on this, and it's just... It never went anywhere. Here's the giant, weird bird thing.
So why didn't it ever go anywhere?
It's never distributed.
Why?
I don't know.
The giant bird thing looks really cool.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Looks like an Elden Ring boss.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, since it was
like
never released, I think Vardy should do an art contest.
Speaking of art contests, we need to do another one too. We just need to figure out what it should be. I have a lot of ideas. We need to focus on one. Oh my god, that turtle.
Yeah.
That spider. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
It looks like a beautiful medallion. I'd wear that.
Yeah, like they... You know, I think you have a moral obligation to pirate this game. To just appreciate the work that everyone put into it, because it never came out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can see, like, we're eating our way up the food chain. So we went, like, microbes, fish, birds, now we're at reptiles. Even though, like, reptiles technically come before birds, I guess, but... That's how it works in, Yeah, we have a tail now, Mackenzie. Yeah, it depends on, like, I'm just spamming the eat button, but if you, like, focus on eating a specific kind of creature, you start developing its traits, like, more consistently.
Try to eat a bunch of spiders.
Okay. We're out of spiders. You see, like, now I have... Oh, I lost it. But I had little, like, scorpion tails.
Whoa. This game is hard, though.
It's mostly just I'm not playing it very well. I mean, it's quite short as well. Okay, that's what you look like after eating spiders. You get a big, like, tail. You can see, like, this little DNA indicator in the corner. It'll say, like, DNA tail, DNA armor, or something like that. Giant crocodile, this thing is cool. It's got, like, 8 eyes. I eat the spikes, I can't.
The giant crocodile is like, Dragon from Demon's Souls.
Oh, so now we know where they got their ideas from. Oh, you see, DNA scale arms is leveling up. So if I keep eating the crocodile...
What's the name of this game?
Chimera Beast.
Chimera Beast.
Yeah. I think next is people. Oh no, it's mammals next. Yeah. We're actually almost at the end. Like, it's not a very long game.
Wow. Amazing.
Well, it's an arcade game, so it's meant to be short, but you die a lot, and then you...
So, just like Bloodborne.
If Bloodborne made you pay $1 every time you die. There we go, look at that. Look at this monstrosity. Let's try eating a mole. There was a guy in the 19th century called William Buckland who made it his duty to eat one of every animal in the world.
Seriously?
And he said the mole is the most revolting meat that there is.
Oh my god, was he okay? Why is that
obviously
your goal?
Not. Last and First Man wonders if I know what else is a Chimera Beast.
Richie, what else is a Chimera Beast?
My face!
Your face!
I noticed that, like, you've been saying that less, but E.T. has been appearing more as your go-to means of insulting me.
It's true, you gotta balance it out, you know?
Yeah.
It's like when AT is on vacation, it's your face and also Shakespearean insult generator. Yeah. What if I get a new insult generator?
What would it be?
Ooh, let's go to Amazon. Generator. The ultimate insult generator. The Irish insult generator.
Does it just call you Graham Linehan? The ultimate insult.
There's actually
the
different
man
kinds
even
of
transphobes are avoiding because he makes them look bad.
Ah, shade! That's a generator we should make. There's actually like different kinds of Shakespeare generators. Wow. The Snark Handbook. This one sounds like a YouTube video. 750 epic one-liner insults.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay, so we have a couple to choose from.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Shook just said Graham Linen is a slur.
Okay, yeah, we're at the end now. This is we get to eat. Wow. We have to eat humans now.
Oh my god! Oh wow! We're in the city with the building.
Yeah, we just get bigger and bigger and bigger.
Are we eating? What are those? Are these planes?
Yeah, you blow up the planes and eat the pilots when they fall out. See?
So they thought it through! They thought it through! It's not just like, oh, you eat the plane and the person is implied to be inside.
You shoot and little people come out and then you eat them.
Oh my god! I love this!
Oh, I just realized this is a game about snacking!
Oh my god!
Yeah!
Yay! Wait, so if this was never released, is it like up for grabs and anybody can claim credit for it?
I can't claim credit for it, but like...
Can we just be like, oh, this is a Snack Covenant theme game?
Well, I don't know, you could make the Eater our mascot. It's just called Eater, by the way, the creature you play as.
So I think this game will inspire us to make our own game.
I actually have always wanted to clone this, but like in another genre.
Like what?
Like an RPG or something where you'd like absorbed DNA instead of leveling up.
Okay, let's do that.
Alright.
Okay,
I started making... seriously, I actually did start making it a long time ago and I never finished it.
Why didn't you finish it?
It was called Chimera Labyrinth. It was a roguelike. And instead of leveling up, you just like absorbed the traits of the monsters you ran into. Because it was a roguelike, the traits were always like kind of randomized. Yeah.
Mackenzie says I support you, Richie.
Okay, we'll go and do it then.
Yeah. So this is what, number 10 on our list? Let me scroll up. Remember, we're organized. We made a list.
Oh yeah, we're so organized. But I've always liked games where the avatar that you play as changes instead of just getting stronger. That's why I like Armored Core, because it's not like, oh, the robot got better. It's like, I'm like tuning it and adding different parts and stuff like that. I think we can just see this through to the end. We're almost done.
Okay. So this will be number 9. Make game.
Yeah, make a game. It's like... So is it, we're making the game after we've streamed 2,000 other games and done the Bloodborne DLC and talked about Mario.
Yeah, so Kingdom Hearts.
Oh god, yeah.
Then the patron thing that we're working on. Then the other thing about lore that's a surprise.
Yeah.
Then SHT episode. Then 2,000 games.
Yeah.
Then Mario. Then Big Guy Small Mouth.
Remember that the other series we started and you got thumbnail art made for it, and then we forgot it existed.
Millennial Shrug.
And now neither of us look anything like the thumbnail image, so we have to get it redone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About that. But what happened was that I did my homework, Richie. I was on vacation in the woods and I looked at all the things you recommended, like the scorpion lady and that creepy anime with the Guyver girl and the other one where there's a series and movies with the armor. Like, I did all of that. I took notes, and then you were slacking, and that's so no. I'm on top. I do my stuff.
That's true, you do.
So, sir.
You are like one of the hardest working people in existence. You never stop. No, I'm serious. You never ever stop working. No, it was called Millennium Shrug as a play on Millennium Bug. And it was just gonna be us discussing TV shows made between 1999 and 2000. She does want to do Genocide because it's by Koichi Ohara, and she's now a Koichi Ohara stan.
What did they do? Remind me?
Geist.
Oh, yeah, I'm stan. Yes.
Yeah, you love Koichi Ohara.
I love him.
Yeah.
That's... Yes! Thing we have to do, but that's on me. I can actually go to the empty Geist file.
Oh, good.
I only have about 22 pages
of
notes for empty Geist 2. I need more. Yeah. I feel like I need to watch it a couple more times, take a couple more notes, and then we're ready. Yeah.
We're eating a space shuttle, by the way. The premise now is that we've eaten the whole planet, so everyone is trying to escape, and we're just eating the humans as they run away in space.
Oh my god! We won't leave him alone! We're horrible!
I know!
And it's funny because it's like this stupid looking thing! It's just like killed everyone!
It's beautiful!
This one monster lived through eternity! It looks like this!
Okay, good. We've eaten the last surviving humans.
Yay!
Oh, hang on, alright. So now we have to eat another one of our own kind who's come to finish off the meal, and we're like, no, it's ours.
Oh my god, but they're bigger than us.
Yeah, plot twist.
Oh, they look like they've been eating humans too, but they never died. You know? That's why they're so transformed. They're good at this arcade game.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the background might be a bit of a pain to look at, I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's very flashy.
Yeah.
Eating humans like Aldrich. Oh my god, is this Aldrich?
Is this a Dark Souls reference?
Oh my, so we found so many references in these games.
Yeah.
Miyazaki is literally taking references from old retro games.
Even this one that wasn't released somehow.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe he's its biggest fan. Yeah. He was hoping nobody would find this game and make the connection.
Yeah. I promise the next one we play won't look like this. Hang on. Actually, yeah. Arkan Nightman points out this is you're just playing as the thing. Like, it's a shmup where you're the thing.
Oh my god, yeah!
Yeah.
Oh wow. Amazing.
Because they deliberately make this boss really hard because the game has two endings.
Oh yeah?
And one of the endings, it's whether or not you run out of continues on this boss. Like, there's two different endings, but we're gonna make it because we can just endlessly put credits in.
So what's the ending if you run out of continue?
If you run out of continues, it's like basically congratulates you because it's like, good, your species is now extinct, so the rest of the universe is safe. But then, if you kill it, it's like now you're threatening the whole world. Like the rest of the universe is gonna be doomed because this species will never die.
Oh no!
Just die.
So you're the bad guy.
Yes. We are. Yes. This is like when you watched The Hitcher and you were like, and then I found out, to my shock, The Hitcher was the bad guy. Imagine my surprise. Okay, there we go. That was Chimera Beast.
Yay!
Yep, Eaters have destroyed the entire ecosystem of the planet, which is now in ruin.
Oh.
Now the Eaters will roam the universe in search of more victims.
Oh my god!
Repeating their pattern of destruction on each planet they find.
So this is kind of like Bloodborne, because the old blood caused a plague in every civilization.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eventually they'll undoubtedly reach the Earth. I'm pretty sure that was the Earth that we just ate, but whatever. And you'll have to live with the knowledge that what led them there was you.
Oh my god!
And then you see Earth blow up on screen. So anyway, here's all the people who put all this hard work into this, and it was not playable until, like, we got the name wrong.
That's too bad, because it's really good.
Yeah, okay. What else we got here? I only installed MAME today, so it's just like things I remember playing.
So was it 4 out of 2000 that we just did?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Wait, Twin B. Okay. Oh yeah, this is a vertically oriented one, so it might be a little odd.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Thank you. Let's bring chat. This is this is aesthetically strange, but not as aesthetically obnoxious. Oh, this is the wrong one. Wait, no. I'm looking for Bells and Whistles, the other twin. Also, I did download it. Good. Excellent. So this is a game that I guess I can legally play because I do own it.
Okay.
I own it. It's available on PS4.
Is it by Marvelous? Is this what you worry?
Listen. This is a game you can get on PS4. It's called Bells and Whistles.
Okay.
And it is what we would today call a cute 'em up.
What does that mean?
It's a shoot 'em up that's very cute.
Oh, it is very cute.
It is, yeah. People might be familiar with this because it's a pretty long-running series. Basically, just shoot 'em up, and what happens is the power-ups are bells. You got to shoot the bells. When you shoot the bells, they change color and they give you different powers.
Okay, but Bloodborne has bells.
I was just about to say, is this a Bloodborne reference?
No, it's just Miyazaki took more ideas from this game.
Yeah. Look, the bells, and there's a castle underneath us, like Thumaru. We have a weapon in either hand.
Somebody needs to have a talk with Miyazaki. It's getting a little ridiculous.
Yeah.
Sin calling Miyazaki after having her Japanese slipper coffee. Oh, people don't know this reference because it wasn't in a podcast. It's just us talking.
What?
Never mind.
I have no idea what's a power-up and what is us talking anymore. What's a podcast? I don't
What's
know.
a power-up? It's true. They blend in together.
We talk every day, so I don't know what was recorded.
Most of those conversations are as nonsensical as the podcast.
But there's no difference. They're the same.
Oh! Halsey, Wayne made it.
Yeah, on side 7.
Yeah, on side
Yes,
7.
yes.
I like how Halsey's like, was it Rory? Halsey knows the list of the snack art enablers.
Yeah.
Like Daniel, Rory, Wayne, Ike, Halsey, Twisted, Bean.
Yep.
There's a couple more that escape me right now, but yeah.
Anyway, I'm not going to play all the way through this. I just thought I'd show off because it's a very pretty game. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was talking to Autumn about it a while ago.
Oh yeah.
We were talking about
Autumn
games
makes really cool games.
Yeah,
too.
about like pastel games that use a lot of pastel time.
I'm actually gonna stream Autumn's game once I'm back home.
Yeah,
Yes.
Jessica. Yeah.
Yeah.
The problem, the other one, you need 3 people to play it.
Mm-hmm.
So either you'd need 2 people around, or you need to like hold 3 controllers at once.
Yeah.
But
like I don't know 3 people.
They said they might try patching in like AI at some point.
That would be cool.
We'll figure something out. Like I think we can do it if we like coordinate.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I could ask my mom and dad to play with me.
Yeah, that'd be good actually. Do you have 3 controllers? You would have to because your boyfriend's got like a giant gaming thing.
Wait, yeah. So we have
okay.
at least 2 PS4 controllers.
Yeah, that'd work. Okay.
And he has an Xbox controller.
I think get your boyfriend to hold a controller in either hand, and then you can have one.
My poor boyfriend. He'd be like, "This has gone too far."
No, and you'd be like, "Actually, it's called claw style." If you knew anything about the competitive game scene, you would know. Am I hiding in a bunker? No, this is just my bedroom, but it's 1:45 a.m. So.
Rich's bedroom is actually really nice.
It is a yeah. You just can't see it. You just can't see it.
That is super cute. It's giving me Dragon Ball vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm saying this because my boyfriend recently bought a Dragon Ball fighting game.
Yeah.
That's what I have in my mind.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. Let's go. We've talked a lot about like early 3D experiments.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the games I bring up a lot. Basically, Sega had this piece of hardware called the Super Scaler that was it was basically not 3D, but a really good way of making 2D images scale as if they were 3D. This is like one of the best examples of it. Mm-hmm. This is a game I have like 10 different copies of at this point. It's been re-released on systems.
Oh, that's really cool.
There we go.
So this is number 6? Oh my god, 6 out of 2,000? Such progress.
We didn't play them very long.
Doesn't matter. Oh, yeah, you talked about this.
Yeah.
And we talked about this in a recent podcast too.
Yeah.
I think it was the art podcast where you mentioned the art of this game.
Yeah. This has an extremely weird aesthetic to it. It gets a lot stranger. This is like just like the beginning of it.
Hmm.
It's also referenced in Bayonetta.
Oh yeah?
You like Bayonetta, don't you?
I mean, the only thing I know about Bayonetta is that sometimes I come in the room and my boyfriend is playing a naked lady. And I'm like, what is this?
Yeah.
And he's like, it's
cool.
Bayonetta. And I'm like, okay. Nice.
Yeah, I thought you'd played it.
No.
I had a 3DS and I just had Space Harrier on it, and then I'm like, why do I have this? Alhazred's
whoa!
here.
This worm thing is so trippy.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love it. Alhazred, hi.
Yeah. See, it's all done with every single thing is a flat image. So they do things like that worm and stuff where it's just a whole lot of spheres lined up. Imagine me looking like Sean Connery, apparently. You know what's fucked up?
What?
Like, okay, hi. I am
Hi.
now older than Sean Connery was when he was Bond in Dr. No.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you lie about his age?
He looks like he's made of granite in that.
Oh, wow. I feel like people who are like actors sometimes must lie about their age because it's like there's no. They look like 20 years older than what they claim. I don't know. Not that I'm judging. Like, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta pay your bills, right?
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh yeah, I got carded for buying my alcohol again.
Oh, good. See?
But I don't think it's that I look, young. I think it's that I dress in my. Maybe. Well, I dress in my pajamas and I have my backpack and I just look like, hello, I'm here to buy alcohol. Is this an alcohol? So they're like, you're sketchy. Give me your ID.
Oh, we're at the psychedelic, like, checkerboard with mushrooms now. This is about when I start sucking, because I always play, like, the first 2 levels. But yeah. Another idea for, like, when we're talking about games that should be made. Because, yeah, there's that, like, purple city in the distance. I always wanted, like, if you imagine, like, an Elder Scrolls open world game, but it's set here. And you're just, like, flying between these surreal cities. But actually arriving, and because this game, you never actually get there. You just keep going around and through your little...
This is really neat.
It is, yeah.
I really love this environment.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I'm not actually good at Space Harrier, but I really like the look of it. And considering it's just, like, a checkerboard and, like, 3 or 4 assets per level, they really, really make it look good. Same engine for Outrun. It's the same tech as Outrun. The scaling tech. Outrun... I don't think it's the same engine. I have Outrun. We can play Outrun later. I have the cover art of Space Harrier framed on my wall, actually.
Aww.
This game that I can't beat. Here's where it gets, like, really trippy. These parts here where, like, there's not really enemies, you're just trying to not crash into stuff. You can see how, like, you just die in one hit to everything. And I'm on, like, 5 lives per credit, and I'm already running out of money.
Oh no, Richie.
Yeah, Nostalgic Douchebag. This is from, like, late 80s. Yeah, like, you just slam into everything.
That's intense. Very intense.
See, like, someone mentioned the Master System port before, and, like, this was ported to home consoles, right? And obviously they weren't powerful enough to, do this kind of, like, sprite scaling and everything. But they kept the enemy layouts were always the same. So people would, like, practice on the home version and then play it in the arcade. Because if you could do the home version, you could do the arcade one as well, since there was always the same patterns. This is the bonus stage. You just got to smash this weird caterpillar thing into as many trees as you can.
Cool.
God, your first console was... You're called nostalgic and your first console was the PS2. Imagine how I feel. Yeah, this is... Look at this, like, awesome floating space city in the background.
It's really cool.
Oh, you're 19. God. What are 19-year-olds nostalgic for? You only just got here. It wasn't a criticism, I'm just curious.
I don't know, you could be nostalgic for, like, daycare.
Yeah, there's an Afterburner game on PS. Oh, Age of Empires, okay. Yeah, the caterpillar is cool. In the Mega Drive version, they take the caterpillar out, and then they write in the manual that he's not in the game because he's being held captive. Because they just expected people to be familiar with the arcade version.
Aww.
The cover art of Space Harrier 2 is legitimately the coolest thing I have ever seen. It is like... It is like this guy.
It?
It's like a man in a giant checkerboard, like, hellscape with statues behind him and in a gigantic Medusa head that is trailing off into the distance and all these, like, Roman columns and stuff. I have it framed if I could. Actually, the camera won't reach to it, but, like, I have that. I'll go and show it off later on.
Okay, neat.
Yeah, cool. Oh, this is where the cool elephants are. These elephants are on the title screen. It's like a Cyclops elephant.
Right.
Cyclops mammoth things. Yeah, look at it's so cool. It's just like it's one frame. We have one frame. What did we do? A Cyclops mammoth. And it's got
this
this
kind
like
of makes me think of Star Wars.
Yeah, you know that. See how the sky is this like Aurora Borealis thing at this time of day, this time of year, etc. The story behind that, I read this, is that they wanted more development time. So they made the sky look like that, and then said, "Oh yeah, we can't get the sky looking right. We need another we need more time to work on it." And the people said, "No, this sky looks great. Leave it." So what you're looking at now is a backfired attempt to get extra time to finish it. They said, "No, that's great though." Great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like how quickly I'm dying. It's ridiculous. You have to you have to know all the patterns almost immediately. Jesus. Get ready. Also, MAME is incredibly loud. This is on 1% volume at the moment. Just to protect everyone's ears.
Oh, Rich is so considerate.
Well, it's mine. Yeah, there's a lot of stages. I don't think we'll get through the whole game, but it's a neat looking game. Get ready. I think that's enough Space Harrier for today. What else do we have? God.
So that was 6 out of 2000.
I know, we're going so well. Fantasy Zone, okay. People might be familiar with this because it was a Sega property. They ported it to a bunch of consoles. Juliana, I do not play that many board games, but I do play I play some tabletop war games, but no board games. Let's say.
Yeah, I don't really. I got Cards Against Humanity recently, but then pandemic started, and sometimes I read the cards and laugh by myself in my room.
Palm-kun recognizes this as Opa Opa.
Is it Opa Opa?
It is Opa Opa. I forgot I was playing.
Hardcore. Wait, so this is 7 out of 2000.
Yeah.
Okay. Is anybody else keeping track? Am I right here? This is very important. We're running a very detailed operation here.
So have you ever seen this game before?
No. Where would I see it, Richie?
I don't know. It's pretty well known. I had a copy of it. Yeah, it's on 3DS there.
Oh. Okay, what's it about?
Well, far away in space, there exists a fantasy zone. That's where we are now.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay, let's try that properly.
Solid Shook says this is the sequel to Bloodborne. So after we ascend, this is what the world becomes.
Yeah. Long ago, far away in space, there existed a fantasy zone where a courageous hero called Opa Opa. I think it says like he fought for justice.
Aww.
Hang on, this has a really cute detail. If you put the plane on the ground, it has feet. Oh, Shook, the World Eater game from earlier was called Chimera Beast.
God!
Yeah. Yeah, Opa Opa was like, one of Sega's mascots before Sonic. They played around with a bunch of them, and they pushed Opa Opa pretty hard. You can get, like, Opa Opa figurines and stuff. Anyway, the goal is to just blow all these, You can see down the bottom there's, like, a map of, like, these red things. You gotta... Each one of those corresponds to one of the big flying purple things. You gotta shoot all those out, and then when they're all gone, it loads the next level. It's similar to Defender in that it just scrolls in either direction, like it just loops. Yeah, Fantasy Zone has shops, but I didn't go there. Look, got little feet.
Very, very cute.
Okay, we should walk to the boss in a bit. We have to find the boss. Okay.
The boss.
Yeah.
It's like What is
Opa
this? Like
Opa.
a cake?
It's a log.
Oh, it's a log.
Yeah.
Like a Christmas log.
Yes.
Okay.
Anyway. That was Fantasy Zone.
Makes sense.
I have this on
Excellent.
I have the Master System ported. Let's just watch the demo because they're better at it than I am.
Okay.
I have the Master... I still have a working Master System copy of this, but I don't have a means of actually streaming from the Master System because it only has an RF out. So I can't connect it to anything. I'd need like a 30-year-old television.
So Richie,
Yeah.
if we stream 7 episodes, if we stream 7 games per episode,
Yeah.
it will only take us 285 episodes to get to 2000.
Well, the thing is, that's like a couple of years for us.
So it's
Considering
not
the
that
speed.
bad.
I know. When you said 2000, I'm like, well, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, time for another cool game. This is
Okay.
again called.
8 out of
This is
2000.
not terribly well known. It's called Riding Fight, and it is a Space Harrier style beat 'em up.
Okay.
In which you're a cool dude on a hoverboard, and you fly into the screen.
Uh-huh.
Am I connected? Okay, cool. You fly into the screen and like punch people as you're doing it. There's a sucker coming. I'll go. This is the very complex plot of Riding Fight. Okay. Alright, we've been blown up, but don't worry, we've got a hoverboard.
Okay.
Hopefully this won't make anyone dizzy.
Oh.
Anyway, this is another game where I just like really like the aesthetic of it. And it's not very well known.
Looks really neat.
Yeah, it's not a very well known game. Yeah, this is very 80s Transformers, this nostalgic points. Okay, see you, Salvador.
Thanks for coming,
okay,
Salvador.
where is Sin's face? Sin is in the woods with bad internet. That's why it's only me. I don't know if she'll do it when. Well,
We'll see.
She uses face cam other times.
Yeah.
But she's just not. She's like not there, basically. She can't act like she's just got her laptop where she is right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you're back, we want your beautiful face all over the place.
Aww. I'll get my best fortunes out.
This is the Sin face. It's every time she's happy about anything, she goes.
The vacation's going good. Sleeping, drinking, editing, living my best life.
Yep.
Eating lasagna.
Yeah, putting alcohol in coffee.
Yep.
Okay, watch out. It's our crusher. He's got 2 chainsaws.
Oh, how did you eat or drink?
Yeah, this game is beautiful, Shook. It's
you know what?
So he's put them down now. We got him to stage 2, he's dropped his chainsaws.
Oh no.
It's the opposite of a Souls game, because if this were a Souls game, at stage 2 he'd pull the chainsaws out.
I appreciate it, because I want a game, this is what I want from Elden Ring or Demon Soul Remake, whatever, like that phase 2 is easier, because the boss is tireder,
Well, like Sif in Dark Souls.
Is it like that?
Yeah, Sif gets weaker the more damage you do.
Yeah?
That's
Yeah, like
linking.
that.
Yeah. So
Oh, that's sad, not like that.
Oh, now it's sad.
Now it's sad, yeah.
Such a gravy day.
Theory.
Wait a minute. Who's in the Middle East? Hula!
This makes me think of Oedo.
It's of that style, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so
you
bosses...
know, a hoverboard, it's also a fucking surfboard. Because why not?
Oh, nice! Yay!
Level 2, we're already surfing out the back of a helicopter fighting robots.
That's amazing. That's hardcore. So, Richie, did you hear my request?
What was your request, Tim?
I want Elden Ring / Demon Souls that the bosses get weaker or easier.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. And also, if, enemies see that you're hardcore and you beat up all their friends, they, run away.
I have a game like that on PS2.
Oh yeah? What's it called?
It's like a rip-off of Yakuza.
Okay.
And it's like a beat-em-up, and in between the levels you go clothes shopping. And then, no, it's got this really in-depth clothing system, where if you dress in, a threatening way, some enemies will avoid you because they're like, oh, he looks tough. But then if you dress in, a snazzy way, people would be like, hey, I like your style.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, we need that in Elden Ring /
Elden Ring. Here we go!
It's really intense.
Hang on.
Oh my god, there's a penguin just left a comment saying, Yay, I finally caught up on the 39 episodes that are currently out of Enemies of Bloodborne.
I didn't even think... Oh, yeah, I don't remember the name of the Yakuza game, actually.
Yeah.
It's not literally Yakuza, it's like a rip-off of Yakuza. It's for PS2. I think it's called Yakuza Fury.
Mm-hmm.
I just remember the cover is like a stock image of a woman in a red dress holding a gun with some money behind her, and none of that appears in the game at all. Because it's just they just made it out of stock assets they owned. Oh, it's cheap as shit. It's amazing.
And Richie, if people wanted to see all of the episodes of What Were Why Enemies of Bloodborne, where would they go?
If you're really desperate for entertainment this quarantine, you can go to patreon.com/SinclairLaw, and Sin and I discuss... We're at 39 now, but there's we've recorded up to 42. It's never going to end. Enemies of Bloodborne indeed, some of which are over 40 minutes long. Including one episode where Sin is a dog.
And in one episode, we find out about the Amygdala Ethics Committee, which I think is the best thing
A lot of it does
ever.
just turn into us complaining about internal university politics. You imperialistic leech, do you think you little Prince Wiener can beat me? You fool.
That's intense. Look at all those rockets.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there is a snake man calling a doctor about his condition.
Yeah, that's true, Paul. There is.
Yep.
Shik says, I like how he moves by hopping. Yes,
yeah.
True.
There's a really cool level later on that's like a sort of cyberpunk thing where you fight. It's like holographic cherry blossoms everywhere. And you fight this like lady with like a robe. It's really cool.
Hibari doesn't like cherry blossoms anymore because of the bug that beat him. Yeah.
Yeah, in the part where Reborn starts to get a little weird. As you'll recall from my subsequent breakdown. After like 28 episodes of a hitman who is a baby. They're like, Richie, did you think this? Oh, it's getting a bit strange now, isn't it?
It's getting serious. Somebody's getting beat up in a warehouse.
Am I going to play the OG Metal Gear games? You mean on MSX? I don't have an MSX emulator set up. I would like to do some Japanese PC emulation just because it's something I'm not familiar with. Like get some like PC 98 stuff. We'd have to like vet everything though, because Japanese PC games have a tendency to be really, really porny, and we don't want that on YouTube.
No.
Okay, what's gonna happen in the next exciting episode? Oh yeah. Have I ever seen Cassie or Loopy? I've not.
No.
Hi, young lady, will you go with me? No, they're just in space for some reason. How free I am, Yume Maru, you haven't had a job. In Japan, they say an incident occurred. I'm not skipping through it, this is the speed at which the text is. There's an incident in Japan. Oh yeah, this is this is like really awesome, like... This is very Oedo, you'll like it.
Yeah.
Food time! Oh my god, this is the second one about snacking!
Woo! We predict everything.
This is a bonus level, you just have to punch stuff and food falls out of it. Well. There's a game on SNES called Gourmet Sentai Barayaro that you collect food during the levels, but then in between them, you use the food to cook stuff. There's like this robot chef shows up, and then you give him like you choose what items from the level to give him, and then he cooks you a meal, and that gives you different powers.
Speaking of snacks, I'm gonna have to go soon. Vacation snacks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you can keep playing.
We've been going for almost over 3 hours now, I think. So, oh no, 2 hours because we started at midnight for me. It's now a bit past 2, so I think Riding Fight might be the last one we do tonight.
Okay, cool.
What happens when we get to 2000? By the way, is there like an?
Well, we'll figure it out when we get there.
Okay.
It's a Snack Covenant thing. It's a surprise. Richie doesn't sound convinced.
Well, is it just like Snack Bar 4000 is the next one? Because this computer is still new, so I don't have like that many things on it. So I'll try to get I'll like configure some other emulators and we can play like other games I'm good at. Other than this catastrophe where I'm just riding into mines constantly.
Awesome.
Awesome.
And don't forget to work on that thing.
Oh,
Wink.
I won't.
You know the thing I'm talking about?
I won't forget, but if I have to do a whole lot of other shit, I might just not do it, but not have forgotten to do it.
Okay, that's good. That's a start.
Oh, here we go. She's been stealing Japanese treasures. Here she comes. She's on this, like, floating, like, burning disc thing. Here we go. And when you punch her, cherry blossoms fall out.
Oh.
It's really cool.
Why do cherry blossoms fall out?
It's Japanese. You know, there's a thing. It's an anime called Tokyo Babylon, where at the start there's this speech about how like cherry blossoms are red because like dead samurai are buried under them. And I always thought like, oh, is that the actual like an actual piece of folklore? And then it turns out no, it was just made up for Tokyo Babylon. But it but it was so influential, people think it's real now.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Sin, is that Russian voice in the background your mother?
No, it's my partner and his mom.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah. They're preparing snacks.
Oh, good. Okay, well,
that's why all of a sudden it's like, I gotta go soon.
We'll beat Shizuki and then...
Okay.
We'll beat Shizuki and then I'll show this shirt I'm wearing off and hopefully Drappy will get some more money. Hang on. Yeah, MAME has netplay, so we could hypothetically play against each other in something. We could co-op.
Oh, snap! Speaking of co-op, we'll have to do the Bloodborne DLC as well.
We certainly will.
Hype.
Yeah.
I'm over level 100 now.
Good. I'm level 200.
Bully?
No, I mean, like, we'll have to figure out some way of doing
I'm
this.
over level 5,000.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So this was 8 of 2000. I gotta write that in the description. So let's say you ever stream without me, and if you stream 2 games, then you have to add the games you streamed to the previous number. So it would be like 10 out of 2000. You know what I mean? Yeah. We're adding them on until we get to 2000.
Yeah. Okay, so in the next exciting episode of Riding Fight, the mistress of an important man has been kidnapped. But I don't think we'll be seeing that. Alright.
Okay.
Okay. What I might do now is... Let's get rid of it. Oh. Hello, everyone. So I'll just show you. Let's go cat. I am wearing, we mentioned this before and I said I'd show it off at the end. I am wearing a Vicar Amelia shirt.
Oh my goodness! Vicar Amelia!
This is by
very cute.
This is by a artist who's a friend of mine. Her name is Rapote. I will type it in the chat.
That's beautiful.
So you can go to her Redbubble store and you can order this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very cute. Very, very cute.
Was there something else that we were supposed to do and forget?
No, that's it. We just stream until we get to 2000. Yeah. Well, I guess that's it. Do the outro, Richie.
That was Snackbar 2000 Episode 1. Games 1 to 8. Oh yeah, the Space Harrier. Hang on, I'll get the Space Harrier thing.
Right, yeah.
Put it over here. This is the cover art of Space Harrier 2, which I have framed. And it's above my bed normally.
It's really cute.
Thank you, yes.
Very cute. Do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Actually, if I go like this, you can see reflected that I have like LED light strips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really neat.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay, well, thank you for coming, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.